Every other year they have the open house. We'll be having a demonstration out there against drones. Their open house is a big PR thing, get kids to come climb around on tanks. It's a recruitment tool. Every bird, every tree, every butterfly and bee, all the little fishes in the sea, every baby living on the leaf, every member of our human family.
It's the Brainerd Peacefair, June 20th, 2015.
The wildest peacefair is going on. Down at Camp Ripley, they got the guns and love.
Good food, good friends, good peace.
Girls and boys that may turn down to the snow, but for oil and corn and beef, to make their wars one thing they need. The Brainerd Area Coalition for Peace had our friend Sammy Rasuli in town recently, and I know folks up in Grand Rapids have had him in the past. Iraqi American, working in Iraq on water projects. This song is about Iraq. It's about some of the horrible images during that war. I invite you all once more to come to Camp Ripley on September 20th. Camp Ripley is an important cog in the war machine.
I clapped and I didn't drop my sandwich.
Don't do that, Mike.
Or it would just get real messy and it would be.
I'd hate to see you eating off the floor.
I know. I think it's really up. You like those strawberries? Don't need like watermelons.
Hey, you know what I mean? Don't build another turtle's gas machine. Cause more than another human being. Need for mother time for the family. So that's all we need. Just laying out for God. Got enough money to blow the world to smithereens. We got it from you and me. Don't think it's just all people's legs and arms. People's fighting in peace all around. Hey, scattered all around the worst kind of terrorists that make the world educated crime and control. And all money out of this town like a state. You know what I mean? I believe the world belongs to close crowd basically back home. Something about peace fighting on earth. What's the future worth? Make the war cause the good old boys and I'm still standing control. Something's coming up on the everyone war hurts are gone. Keep on, the guys don't spend the money on another damn story. Hey, you know what I mean? Don't build on the turtles, grab the machine. No, I'm so good with you. Leave more mothers crying. Mr. Fisk. What do you think about it? We don't like it. Pope don't like it. Don't like it at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. What do you think about alliance with government? Everything's covered, it's all that's covered up. That universal worldwide compliance, they do it, they deny it, they get caught, they keep on lying. Female, name private, what do you think about it? You don't like it. Don't like it at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We don't like it.
You're ready to smile.
That could be,
You're gonna take a picture of the three of us? No, which one? This big one? Yeah, big one. Grab those.
When you lay in bed at night, close your eyes and fade at night.
Got it.
As you still get tired of mine, and you hear the earth cry, on the verge of
Yeah, there you go.
Follow up on it.
I gotta, I've got 85,000, I gotta get to 100,000.
Pictures?
Yeah, I got 85,000 pictures.
I'm at Heidi.
I got over 80, I got around 85,000.
Do one more and then listen to the speakers.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was one of our speakers on the road calling. Deadline to sing.
To be happy, people just want to live decent life. Have a little confidence in the future. We just want to know the kids will be on. They will the kids be alright.
You got some announcements and stuff?
Everyone, welcome to the Central Minnesota Peacefair. This is the 4th annual Central Minnesota Peacefair. It's continuing the tradition we started in Little Falls. So it's great to see everyone here, and hopefully the weather will continue to cooperate with us. Sun's shining, it looks very nice. So I just want to make a few quick announcements here before I turn the mic over. There's a leaflet, it's right there in the picnic table, have a picnic table, local upcoming peace events. The next one that we're doing is the Brainerd 4th of July Parade. And that's on Saturday, July 4th at 4 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
Many folks may not know this, but Brainerd Area Coalition for Peace had to fight to get into the 4th of July parade back in 2003. Back in 2003, Brainerd Area Coalition for Peace had to fight to get into the 4th of July parade. Brainerd Community Action would not allow us to go into the parade. So we had to file a lawsuit with the American Civil Liberties Union. We got an out-of-court settlement guaranteeing us the right to march in the parade as long as we followed all the rules everyone else did. So we've been marching every year since then, and we really... Well, that was a good free speech symposium, though, Bill. I mean, the thing is, there are like 1,000 people who go to the 4th of July parade at Brainerd. It's a huge event, and it's a great day to get our message of peace out. I mean, you have a large audience, a good day. So please, if you can, join us for the 4th of July parade. We'd love to have more people out there with us this year. The next event we have going on is Kathy Kelly, very noteworthy peace activist, very well known. In fact, earlier this year, she spent time in federal prison for going on to a drone base, for trespassing, 3 months in federal prison. Kathy Kelly is doing a tour of Minnesota. She'll be down in Red Wingville for Peace Talk. Yep. And she'll be in the Twin Cities, and she's going to be in Rochester and Mankato, and in Grand Rapids. So, up in our neck of the woods, she'll be down just south of us in Little Falls. She'll be speaking at the Franciscan Sisters Convent. Her presentation is on Wednesday, July 8th. It's going to be at 6:30 p.m. So Kathy Kelly will be here. It's going to be great. She was here 3 years ago. She's a great speaker. Look forward to hearing her again. Then, every year since 2003, we've had a booth at the Crow Wing County Fair. A lot of people go to the Crow Wing County Fair every summer. And this year, we'll have our booth from Tuesday, August 4th, through Saturday, August 8th. That's when the Crow Wing County Fair is. So we'll have our booth, and it's in Industrial Building number 3. You can't miss us. Once you step into the building, you'll see our banners and signs, so you'll know where they're there. And that is going to be every day during that time from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So plenty of time to come visit us and check us out and see what we're doing. Then, like Larry mentioned, this is huge. One of our bigger events of the year, we have the Camp Ripley Vigil. And like Larry said, every other year, Camp Ripley does their open house day event, and like Robin will tell you, because she has the documents showing you this, it's used for recruitment and retention. It's PR for Camp Ripley. It's their way of promoting the military and wars and drones. We need to counter their message, just like we did 2 years ago. So we're going to be back out in front of the main gate at Camp Ripley. It's going to be Sunday, September 20th. And we haven't set a time yet for that vigil, but we will soon here. So please come join us at the Camp Ripley Peace Vigil. And then lastly, we have the fall BACP Adopt a Highway cleanup. Last year we adopted a stretch of road just north of Little Falls by the ethanol plant. You may have seen it if you were coming up from the Twin Cities in that area. It says Brainerd Peace Coalition. That's our stretch of Adopt a Highway. And we started working on it last fall. It was our first time. Elaine Kane, who made these leaflets, and I don't believe Elaine is still here anymore, but it was Elaine who came up with the idea for us to adopt a stretch of highway. And what a perfect place, too. It's right next to Camp Ripley. I mean, right next to Camp Ripley. So if you're going to or from Camp Ripley, you will see the Brainerd Peace Coalition sign. We wanted to make sure that sign had the word peace in it. So that's going to be sometime this fall. We'll set up the date. And after the cleanup, we have a picnic in Morrison County Park. If you've ever been there, it's a beautiful park right along the Mississippi River. Nice place. We'll have food, fellowship. It should be a lot of fun. Now, if you want more information on these upcoming events and anything else the Brainerd Area Coalition for Peace is doing, please visit our website, www.brainerdpeace.org. Richard Schiller, who's sitting back there, does an awesome job keeping our website up to date and informative. So it's a great website. Everything you ever want to know about the group, it's here. All right. Well, I'd like to turn over the microphone to a few people here. First off, Pat Scott has come to talk about Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. Pat?
Thanks, Doug. The Unitarians have been part of the peace movement for forever, and our group in particular has, so we stand with you, but I also have to run over to the Pride Picnic because we have a booth there this year. So if you want to pick up any of our brochures or check them out, that's where they are. What I want to talk to you about right now is our Goodbye Columbus initiative. How did the Northwoods Unitarian Universalist Fellowship get involved in Native American issues? We have, as part of our 7 principles, respect for all people, as well as respect for the interdependent web of life, which is nature. And around 2010, we were inspired by Waziatawin's book, What Does Justice Look Like? And I would recommend that you read that if you haven't. It's very good. We created a truth-telling tour of books by Native Americans about Native American history since European contact. And we donated books to the local libraries and took them on a tour to different churches, and they are currently being housed at the Humphrey Institute here at CLC. So if you want to look at them, that's where they are. Based on Waziatawin's suggestions, we also wrote a resolution asking the Euro-American majority to admit to our role in the exploitation and genocide of the Native American peoples. And it is genocide, folks. Waziatawin has that well documented. And we brought that resolution to the Prairie Star District Convention in 2011. That's part of the Unitarian Universalist organization, or was. They've changed the district since then to the Midwestern District. That same year, the Unitarian Universalist Association voted at its convention to repudiate the doctrine of discovery. May not all be familiar with the doctrine of discovery, but that's when a pope in the past wrote a papal bull saying that it's okay for European Americans to, quote unquote, discover any place that's inhabited by unchristian people and just claim that territory and the people for their own purposes. And that doctrine is still used by the Supreme Court to justify crimes against Native Americans. Currently, we are collaborating on a statewide effort to replace Columbus Day with Indigenous Peoples Day. With the help of the Minnesota UU Social Justice Alliance, we're planning to produce a webinar this fall, bringing together Native Americans and allies so we can make plans to move this project forward. So we are looking for people who want to be involved in that, and so we can invite you to the webinar. So I brought a sign-up sheet, but I forgot to bring a clipboard, so I have to figure out how to keep it from blowing away. You may also be aware that the Native American activist group Honor the Earth is gathering allies to encourage the use of renewable energy and fight destructive extreme resource extraction practices such as the Enbridge proposed Sandpiper pipeline. And they are going to be coming back through later this year, and the Unitarians will be involved in facilitating their activities. What's wrong with Columbus Day? Columbus Day marks the discovery of America, right? Not exactly. Other civilizations are thought to have visited the Americas long before Columbus, including the Phoenicians and the Vikings. The Americas were already occupied by natives with their own governments and cultures when Christopher Columbus landed in the Caribbean, and he never even made it to North America. He exploited, mutilated, and murdered the Native Americans, as did many of the Europeans who followed. And actually, Queen Isabella, who financed his expeditions, was not in favor of him exploiting the Native Americans like that, and he eventually was criticized by Europeans for that. Before contact, the estimated indigenous population was anywhere from 30 to 50 million. Smallpox from the Old World decimated millions of the Native American population to mere fractions of their original numbers.